Okay, let's see. Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt still plaguing the collective right now. This could be about money, finances, um, or just, yeah, maybe bringing new things about. So I feel like this collective is really on the verge of calling in a new life, calling in. I feel like this has a lot to do with maybe traveling or community, it's what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing property. So there's this need to change your circumstances. And we're hearing doubt, we're feeling doubt. Maybe we're experiencing hiccups along the way, we're experiencing just little things that make us doubt or would have made like our less evolved self doubt what we were, calling in. I really feel like this is a test of your internal resilience. It's a test to see whether or not you can maintain your energy. Can you maintain your energy? Can you maintain status quo? Can you fall in line with this version of yourself without going back to your old, like going back to your old self, like out of habit or out of familiarity? Sometimes as soon as things get hard, we go back to old habits, old familiar patterns because they're familiar and they make us feel good. With the Hermit here, I feel like this collective definitely had a long period of time where they had to really protect themselves from outside energy, really protect themselves from people or situations that just did not align. I'm seeing this collective, it's like a big like falling away. So maybe you had a lot of friends or like you felt like you were a very social person up until a certain point, and you just feel like it's almost like the energy started shifting around you, or you became more sensitive to the energies around you. And so now it's like, I can't do the same things I used to do. I can't, hang out with the same people I used to hang out with. Like there's this division that's been created more so out of protection for this new life that you're building. Let's see. The moon. And the Four of Wands. And so I know it's really easy to continue in these cycles of spiraling, like worrying about the end result, worrying about, am I going to get enough? And obviously, something in my eye right away. What I'm seeing is there are pieces of this journey that have been hidden from you. And this is not a malicious, like hiding things from you. This is more so keeping things that would dissuade you from continuing out of your field of vision. So there might be some obstacles that are going to come up, or um, relationships that have to fall away, or things that you have to let go of in order to make room for this new life that you're calling in. And so, like, if we knew about these things, we probably would not take the steps necessary to get to our destiny, to get to what we want, and we'd be sabotaging ourselves essentially. God, I don't know why I can't talk today. But with the Four of Wands coming out crossed, I really feel like because we are still existing in these cycles, and we're spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, we're keeping what we want at bay. If we can, woosah, relax, breathe, trust that it's coming in, things are going to align perfectly. Let's see. Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't say it better myself. Spirit is saying that in order to make yourself happy, in order to actually be happy, you have got to do the things that a happy person would do. If what you want essentially is to be happy, or what you want is to be abundant, you need to exist and carry the frequency of someone who is abundant. How do you do that? You find the abundance already in your life. You find the happiness already in your life, and you show gratitude, and you show, this gratitude and peace about what you already have. And it's going to allow more and more things to come in. Right now, there is no weight on the list. And if you'd like to get on the list, it is at the link in my bio. Six of Wands here. I'm telling you, maintaining that energy, maintaining the feeling is going to get you where you want to go. You have to remember that you are a creator being. You are simply a spiritual being having a human experience, and you have inherent power simply because you are who you are. And so it's really easy to get caught up in like the rat race of being a human. I'm like, oh, I'm stuck in these cycles. I'm existing. I got to worry about bills. I got to worry about this. I have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. When you worry, you're basically worshiping what you don't want to happen. You're asking for what you want, for what you don't want to come true, because you're giving it your energy to the exact thing you don't want. It's like pouring fertilizer on the plant you're trying to kill. Let's see. And I really feel like there's some hesitation. Like there's this energy of like, it's like you're almost at the door and you're ready to walk through. You're ready to, take that step to be this, best version of yourself. You're ready to show up, and little things keep happening. Little things keep happening. Little hiccups. It could be tech problems. It could be, fights with family. Just a lot of occurrences happening right, like just when you're about to take that aligned action. That is simply resistance energy manifested in the 3D. If you want to change the 3D, it has to start with you first. It has to start with you. If you want to stop things from getting in your way in the 3D world, you have to release the resistance that you have in the 5D. It's about working through these hiccups, working through these ups and downs in a way that's keeping you regulated, in a way that's keeping you calm, so that we're not like, it's like trying to climb the stairs and like because you missed one step, you throw yourself right back down the stairs. No, we're just going to take a second. You stumbled a little bit and we're going to keep climbing. A lot of the times we have to start completely over because we are still learning how to manage our energy. Let's see. And there's something about like tension, holding tension in your body. There's something about holding tension in your body and how that is amplifying the issues that you don't want to have. Like when we feel tension, when we feel resistance in the body, it makes us tighten up. It makes us more resistant to what we say we want. And so there's really this need to analyze yourself, analyze your body, analyze how you feel when you're thinking about the things you want. If you want money, okay, think about yourself receiving X amount of dollars. Okay, well, how does that feel? Because that's telling you whether or not you have the space energetically to hold that amount of money. Like if you hear like I want, $1 million, and you get tight and you get hot and you get a little sweaty and like your stomach hurts a little bit, I don't think you actually want that. Your body does not feel safe with that amount of money. And so it's time to unpack that and use that information to expand past the energetic cap that you have when it comes to the universe, giving you money. I just cut to the Fool. Yeah, I'm telling you. A lot of you have already done this work. Like you're getting so good at just understanding how to manifest like very specific things. Like reaching God level, reaching God tier for sure. And it took a lot of trial and error. I feel like like I said earlier, there was a big falling away. So a lot of you, I really feel like you had to leave a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of community behind. You just couldn't exist in those same circles, and that's okay because it allowed you the space to, explore these things on your own. Let's see what else this. That's a book. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The Ace of Swords. What else does this collective need to know? A lot of you are getting in your own way with the Eight of Cups here, because it's almost like a breakup is what it feels like. It's almost like a breakup. It's almost like there are parts of you that are comfortable existing in certain cycles. Like maybe your routine is like when you get home, you want to roll up, get in the bed, watch TV for hours or scroll for hours, and sleep in late, yada, yada, yada. And this new version of you is like, okay, I actually want to be, at the gym at like maybe 5 a.m. I want to, be getting proper sleep. There's going to come a time where your actions have to meet up with what you want, and you're going to have to leave some things behind. You're going to have to let go of these habits of your old self, and it feels like a breakup. Like it hurts, but it starts with those small actions. It starts with those aligned actions, making them continuously. That's how we manifest. Manifestation is not like a magical brain, like I visualize it and it's mine. It's like, okay, yes, I visualized it. Now I am that. Like if like you want to manifest $1 million, okay, what does a millionaire do? Well, now you're the millionaire, because all things are happening at one time. Time does not exist. So if you want to be a millionaire, you already are a millionaire. Start acting like that. A millionaire is not going to do the same habits as the old version of you. They're just not, or you would have been a millionaire already. And so it's going to suck. There's parts that suck. There are habits that you have to let go of. It's almost like rebuilding yourself, and removing the crutches that you place there to keep you happy, to keep you safe. It's time to let those go. Like they don't really have a place in this new life that you're building. Like if you want to, and I feel like a lot of these things that we don't want to let go of, we really hold on to because they make us comfortable. They make us feel good. But if we had whatever we're manifesting, if we had this ideal lifestyle, we wouldn't need to be comforted. We wouldn't need to be regulated. We wouldn't need these crutches, because we're already, happy. We're already regulated. We're already abundant. And so it's really important that instead of reaching for these old habits, vices, things that we always reach to, instead of reaching for those, it's really important that we start reaching for different techniques that mirror how our higher self would tackle the same issues. It's really more about identity and embodiment than like magically visualizing this thing to come in. When we make it seem more mystical and outside of us, it makes it a lot harder to exercise our God talents. Like if you're God, okay, then you're God. Like start creating, and start creating with purpose. Because people are like, we're always creating. We're always manifesting. Sometimes we manifest really shitty situations because we're not manifesting with intention. When you start manifesting with intention, okay, now you can start manifesting things you actually want, and you can be very, very, very specific. But like you being specific is going to really show how much faith you have in the universe. Because I feel like, when we first start manifesting, we're really just like, oh, I want to see, a yellow car. And as you start getting really good, like, I want to see a yellow car with like a blue fender and suicide windows, or whatever it is. Like, I know that's not a thing, but like then you can start getting really specific because you trust that it's going to happen. A lot of the times we don't ask for the things that we want because it's like we're afraid of not getting it. We're afraid of being let down. We're afraid of getting our feelings hurt and being disappointed. That's that inner child, afraid of the rejection of like, wow, I really wanted this thing and I didn't get it. And so to protect myself in the future, I'm going to be super vague about what I want. Like, oh, anything's fine. I really don't care, because I'm afraid, because I don't want my feelings hurt. Yeah. So look at your relationship with your parents. Okay. It may not be perfect, but look at your relationship with the divine. If the divine is perfect, then you can be a perfect child with the divine, whatever the divine is for you, universe, source, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. If source is perfect, then you can be a perfect child. A child who has like a secure, healthy attachment knows that whatever need they have is going to be met. They can be as specific and wild as possible because they have a divine source for everything. They have the actual creator of everything as their source. It's really important that we start to, I'm hearing like really make sure we're calm and regulated when we ask for things, because sometimes we can really ask for things from a place of lack, from a place of scarcity. Like, if I don't have this, everything's going to crumble. Well, because the frequency you are manifesting in is lack, you're actually going to get more of that lack. Like, let's say you're manifesting, I need $1,000 because I need to pay X, Y, and Z. And if I don't pay it, something's going to be taken away from me. Okay. You might manifest that money and then have to pay it back. Or there's always like a caveat. When we start to manifest with intention, when we can start to protect ourselves from these weird, like energetic hiccups or like inconsistent like frequencies that we can sometimes embody. Eight of Cups again. It really, it's not going nowhere. A lot of y'all, we're gonna have to let it go. We're gonna have to let it go. Oh, I drank all my soda. Sad day. Sad day. The Emperor. Yes. Remembering that you are sovereign. Remembering that you are the creator. Any last cards for the collective spirit? Any last cards at all? The Sun. Oh my God. Wow. A lot of you have like entered a portal. I know we just had a lot of portal energy, but a lot of you have entered a portal and you have come out the other side, exiting this very scarce energy, exiting this period of time where like the frequency you existed on was instability. It's like you would get a little piece of stability and then it would fall away, or you would get a little bit of happiness and then it would fall away. It was this pattern of getting what you want and having it taken away. And like, this is really like shadow work that needed to be, needed to be done, starting to manifest into the 3D. And so you are on the other side of that. You've done all of the work, whether it was done consciously or not. Like, I feel like when we hear shadow work, it's like, oh, I have to journal. Like, a lot of the time, shadow work is done through life experiences. Your guides will set up scenarios and situations to help you unpack your feelings, unpack your past. So you're doing shadow work just by existing. It's not something that you need to like sit down and we're doing it. Okay. But like, a lot of you, now that you're on the other side of it, you're going to start experiencing true abundance, true. It's like, I'm hearing the song Zero to Hero from Hercules. I watched that recently and that song has been in my mind. It is this like night and day kind of change of just like existing in poverty, existing in lack, and suddenly being on the exact flip side of that. And now you have a whole new set of problems. You have to learn how to manage abundance. You have to learn how to manage overflow and how to manage all of the good things in your life. And there's a set of lessons with that as well. There's shadow work that, it needs to be uncovered. And these things are going to help you. I feel like you've learned all of the lessons that struggle can teach you. There's no other lesson that struggle can teach you. You've gotten everything. That cycle is done. That cycle is closed. Okay. Yeah. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. It's like you've filled that side of the scale. We can move on to the next side now. Like, that one's done. Let's see. What else is this collective need to know, Spirit? The Fool. It did come out in reverse, and what I'm hearing is, for some of you, this resistance energy, this inability to tap into that integration of the masculine and feminine, like existing in like this perfect equilibrium between both the masculine and the feminine, receiving and doing. If we cannot, basically, if we can't get that shit together, it's going to hold you back. It's going to have the process be very slow, be very uncomfortable. I'm hearing we're going too far one way or too far the other. Either we're resting too much and not doing, the 3D steps that we need to do in order to enact our wishes and our manifestations, our desires, okay? Or we're not, we're not resting enough. We're doing everything but resting and just throwing everything into the masculine and the doing and the doing and the doing. There has to be both. There has to be aligned action and there has to be aligned receiving. Ooh, yo. King of Cups, Seven of Wands. And like what Spirit is saying is like you are going to burn yourself out if you do not learn to find the balance, if you do not learn to find the in between. You need to set boundaries. And these boundaries include like with people and with yourself. You need to set boundaries with yourself. If you know that you have to be up and like you need a certain amount of sleep to be the best version of you, you need to set a boundary with yourself. I'm not going to scroll past this time, or I'm going to put my phone across the room so I have to get up and so I don't scroll until I fall asleep. You have to set boundaries with yourself and be able to, maintain this balance, maintain this flow state without going too far one way, without working too much, without, you know, resting too much, without not doing enough. Yeah, that was English. That was grammar. Okay. Where can we find the middle? And then not panicking when we are in the middle. Like, oh, but what if my manifestations might not come in if I take a little time to rest, it's not going to happen. Relax. It is going to happen. It is going to happen because you decided that it would happen. You're taking the aligned action to make it happen. You're holding the frequency of the person who has what you have, so that's going to happen. And you're holding the emotion. You're holding the feelings. You are existing in that state. You are existing in the God state of creation. Creation is metaphysical, but it is also physical. So you have to be doing 3D things and also 5D things to make these things land. Goodness. Anything else this collective needs to know, Spirit? Anything at all? I'm hearing abundance is already yours, but some of you are afraid to claim it. Some of you are still existing in scarcity mindset and poverty mindset. Some of you are afraid to spend money, even on yourself. And that is signaling to the universe that, like, hey, I don't have enough money even for myself. I don't have enough overflow to pour back into myself. And that is the whole point of being a human, is to water your own garden so hard that the overflow waters everyone else's garden. And so I'm really like, Spirit has been telling you guys, I really feel like meditation is really, really important. A lot of you are missing meditation. A lot of you are missing that. Yeah, a lot of you are missing that. And like, it is going to help you so much. And I know like it can feel icky, it can feel weird, it can feel scary. Like, I don't want to meditate. It seems so foreign. It's because we are addicted to consumption. It's because we are addicted to the doing and the having and the receiving that we can't actually receive from the divine because we want to control all the information that comes in. If you can relax and sit without your phone for a little bit, I promise you the amount of downloads, the amount of movement, the amount of change that you will experience is going to convince you. Oh gosh, you just scared me. What's up? Can I wait, Mom? Thanks. Not my mom lurking in the dark. It just scared me so bad. Oh my God. Ruin my whole flow, dog. And like these lights are super bright and like the rest of the room is dark. Couldn't see shit. That actually scared me. I know I was calm. Okay. 8 of Swords with the Page of Swords. Yeah. It's time to start taking that aligned action. It's time to start existing exactly as if you already have what you want. And you're going to have to be loud about it. You're going to have to be unapologetic about it. Some of you like to mask. You like to pretend like, oh, I'm this version of me. But then when it comes to talking to people, you go back to your 3D programming, your reality programming. Oh, wait, I thought you were a millionaire. Oh, but you're afraid to claim that. You're afraid to say you're going to be the first millionaire in your family, or you're afraid to say I'm going to move across across the world and whatever it is you're going to do. You're afraid to claim it, which means you don't believe you are that. That's that imposter syndrome. It's going to keep you from what you want. It really will. It's time to end the cycle. The Lovers again. A lot of you, it's keeping you from divine union as well, because if you can't even be authentic with yourself, how are you supposed to be authentic with a divine counterpart? How are you supposed to exist on the frequency of your ideal authentic partner if you are not existing in your authenticity? Yeah. We'll leave it there. And the star at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Start watering your own garden. Start existing in the silence. I promise you, a lot of your manifestations are going to land in the quiet. Can you be quiet? Can you be calm? Can you receive from spirit? Okay, let's find out. All right, guys, that is the Oh, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts and the tips. Thank you. And I just saw that the live is at 3,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That concludes today's collective reading. Just a short one, but we will open it up for yes or no questions. So if you have any yes or no questions, feel free to drop them in the comments as we move into that portion of the live. And again, guys, if anyone would like to hop on the list for an in-depth reading, feel free to do so. All of that information is at the link in my bio. And thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. And for sharing, I see you. Thank you. Oh, I'm throwing things. Okay. All right, guys, the list is open. If anybody would like to hop on, thank you so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. If you have any yes or no questions you would like answered, feel free to drop them in the comments. I just ask that you include your name with your question to make it a little easier for me to answer. Thank you so much, guys. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Is Mo still in love with Michelle? Is Mo still in love with Michelle? Yes. Mishi, will D resonate with the points I brought up today? Will D resonate with the points that Em brought up today? I don't believe so, no. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tilly. Thank you. Jocelyn, are me and Andrew going to have kids together? Are Jocelyn and Andrew going to have kids together? Let's see. Page of Cups in the reverse. I don't believe so, no. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. And thank you for tapping the screen. Lydia, will I be called for job interviews at FQM Mine next week? Let's see. I think so. I believe so. There's definitely some movement or travel is significant. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. I know some comments are being filtered. I do apologize. Should be look for a new apartment in Queens. I think you should think on that some more. I don't think that's the right place. I would say no on that. Let's see. Veronica. Okay. Does Austin want to see Veronica again? No. I'm doing just free yes or no's right now. If you would like a reading, you can hop on the list at the link in my bio. You're welcome, dear. Let's see. Will Ruth and Anne reconcile? Oh. Will Ruth and Anne reconcile? Yes. Thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. We are doing free yes or no questions today. You're welcome, dear. And guys, the list is open if anyone would like to hop on for a full reading. If you need anything more than just a yes or no. Hello, Jillian. Okay, does Godfrey want to marry Jillian? Let me get one more. Yes. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the likes, shares, and follows. Thank you. And thank you for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. Will Moses get their money this week? I don't believe this week. It is coming, though. Hello, Michelle. Let's see. I'll do another collective tomorrow. I do them once a day. Okay, did our spell of protection work? D and L or I? Let's see. Did our protection spell work? I feel like it could have been stronger with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords in the reverse. But I would say yes, it is working with the King of Swords, yes. Definitely some boundaries have been set. Tia, has Kelvin thought about Tia today? Yes, Knight of Swords, yes. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions. Feel free to drop any more if you have them. And thank you again for tapping while we're in here. We're already at 5,000 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Will Noah come meet Yasi out tonight? Yes. Okay, I need to...
Found yourself scrolling?
Lord have mercy, that was so loud. Oh my God. We're gonna do that again, but I need to add the 18 and up. I got all these dang kids in here. Why? Let's see. How do I do that? Settings, right? Hmm. Okay. There we go. Like, why I got all these kids in here, bro? I just put it to 18 and up. Let's try that again. Because I will get out alive real quick. Sorry, annoying me. I actually think I want to use this one. All right, let's see. I immediately messed them up. That's better though. Okay, I had to get rid of all them kids because no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hi, what's up? What's up, Haley? How are you? Yeah, I had to add the 18 and up because I for some reason had a bunch of kids up in here asking me a bunch of BS. Like no. Mm-mm. Well, let's try it again. Let's see. Hey, what's up? What's up? How are you? I just got on. I was on earlier today. I did collective earlier. Um, and then I just got back on. Maybe like 30 minutes ago. Let's see. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to be more consistent. Here we are. And we changed the setup. Like if you could see it on YouTube it's so cute. I have so much going on the sides and everything. It's so cute. My goodness. You have been? Oh my gosh. Yes. Awakenings are hard. They're hard, but I'm glad that I've been hopefully some type of help. Exactly. Pick one thing and roll with it. Let's see. I can't do any legal finance questions. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. Me too. It's crazy to even be here. I did not think that what I thought was just a hobby would make it this far. Like I started relearning tarot just for me to talk to my own guides. And here we are. It's crazy. I'm doing this full time. This literally my job. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, the list is open if anyone wants to hop on. We'll do some free yes or no's while we wait for the list to fill up. Let's see. Yes, I'm doing yes no's. I am. Okay, will I get in a serious relationship soon? Let's see. I do see it happening. I do see it happening. It's not giving soon. It's not giving soon, but with the Fool here, definitely a new relationship coming in. Let's see. Is it over between Blake? And if you guys, when you're asking your questions, can you please put your name in front of your question just to make it easier to ask? Thank you. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Carolina. Does F think about Carolina a lot? Yes, I would say so. And thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here, while we're waiting for our questions to get answered. Thank you so much. Let's see. Will I be able to pass the recertification process for another year at my apartment? For Haley. Let's see. Come on, give me something. Oh, not the Magician falling out. Yes, I'm hearing yes. But I'm hearing like there's a lot of doubts right now, and they're kind of keeping you stuck. You gotta change what's up here. But yes, it's definitely possible. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for tapping this screen. Thank you so much. We will resume the yes no's. Let's keep tapping. Thank you so much, guys. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, so deeper than a yes or no, feel free to hop on the list. And the list is at the link in my bio. Let's see. Diana. Is it over between Blake and Diana? No. No, it's not. No. Very much no. There's a card in here that should not be in here. Bear with me. I saw it. I'm not crazy. I know I saw it. Uh-huh. Get out of there. Time to downsize. Let's see. You've been hearing for months? Oh my goodness. Okay. Will Drew be able to fix their finances soon? Yeah, there's definitely an ending coming with that. It might not feel so good, but I do feel like things will improve on the other side. Christina, will Cedric and Christina advance their relationship? Yes. Let's see. Oh, it went so fast. Guys have been telling me to come see you since November. That's nuts. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right now, we are doing some yes, no's. I just asked that we are tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, those are available at the link in my bio. If you'd like to hop on the list. Sorry, guys. My mouth is dry. Thank you guys so much. Doing good, doing good. Baby is resting right now. It's been so much easier to stream when he's asleep. I streamed earlier, and I swear the moment I sat down, he had 1,000 wishes and complaints. Not another card in here that should not be in here. What is going on? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see. Will Jesse reach out to Victoria? I do not believe so, no. Let's see. Let me move my mouse. Oh. Yes. Okay. I'll see you then, Haley. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, thank you, Drew. Thank you. Are things over between Shelby and Marcia? No, they are not. Thank you so much for the roses, guys. Thank you. Fatima, will Ahmed take any action? Oh, God, so fast. Oh, my God. Whoa. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. It's going so fast. If I'm missing them, I do apologize. Will Carla and Kay get back together? Let's see. Yes. Will Milo and Yvonne get back together? Yes. Pretty quickly, I would say. Oh my goodness. There are a few cards that are like a resounding yes, and that's one of them. Let's see. Will T's husband walk away from their marriage peacefully? Yes. Yes. Is Alex okay with Michelle and him going separate ways? Yes. Let's see. Yeah. That's a newer one for my protection. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? And I was right. And see, the thing is, it's not that I'm not right. Is a friend of mine got her live privileges revoked because she was giving that type of information. So I'm like, I'll have to do those like as like a private reading kind of thing just to protect myself and my income source. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, to protect yourself because like, this is a private app and like they're entitled to their rules and opinions and things like that for sure. But yeah, definitely getting wiser as I go along. Let's see. I know this app. If I missed your questions, guys, just drop it in the comments again. The chat is going so fast and it's easy for messages to get lost. Thank you guys so much for the follows, the likes, the shares. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And guys, the list is open if anyone would like to hop on. All readings are $22.22. And you can pay through my website or through my Cash App. Fatima, will Ahmed take any action on the message that was sent? Yes. Definitely yes. Yes, yes. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Thank you. Thank you, Chantel. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you guys for sharing the live as well. I see you. Even if I don't say anything, I see you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Jackie. Okay. Is Jacob done with Jackie? I would say yes. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. I just ask that you include your name before your question. And let's make sure we're tapping the screen when we're in here. Thank you so much. Carla. Will Carla be called in the job? No. Let's see. I'm doing free yes or no's, and then full readings are at the link in my bio. Let's see. Sorry, guys. The chat is going so fast. If I miss you, I am sorry. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to drop them. And some of them I'm seeing are getting filtered. I'm not sure why they're being filtered. Thank you guys so much for tapping. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Okay. Garvin. Will Garvin be changing jobs soon? I would say yes for something more stable, more long term. I remind you of Left Eye. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I can't do any health or legal, anything like that. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. You're welcome, dear. Is Maria thinking of Juan? Yes. Let's see. Any other yes or no questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you need a more in-depth reading, feel free to hop on the list. That is available at the link in my bio. Stacy, should Stacy resign their upcoming work contract? I believe so, yes. Let's see. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing some free yes or no questions right now. Wow, guys, we're already at 7K. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Hello, welcome in, guys. I'm doing well. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. We're going to take a break from the yes or no's, but the list is open if anybody would like to hop on. Okay. Guys, the list is open if anyone would like to hop on, but we are done with the yes or no's for now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. It's definitely way too late for coffee, but I really want some coffee. I can't lie. Or another Dr. Pepper, but I've already had 2. I've already had 2. Granted, they're the minis. They're the mini ones, but it sounds real good. Sounds real good. We'll see. Let's see if I feel like getting up. Let's see. All right. I'm actually going to do this collective message I've been meaning to do. Since I don't have anyone on the list just yet, that's what I want. Okay. I'll record this for YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Okay. Let me pull this up. Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, following. Thank you so much. And guys, the list is open if anyone would like to get a reading. Let's see. All right. I'll know if anyone hops on the list. I'm going to get started with this collective message. Okay. Thank you, Carla. To use. All right, guys, the list is open if anyone would like to hop on for a reading. Right now, we are going to be doing a collective message. I believe this is a love message. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. Spirit, what does this collective need to know? What is this message I've been receiving? What is this message I've been receiving, Spirit? Someone is dealing with what I believe is a masculine energy. And either this is like a side relationship or there is some other third party situation. Okay, yeah. I'm sensing I want to know if this is a new masculine energy that I'm seeing or if this is a returning masculine energy I'm seeing, because this could either be a warning or this could be Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, what is this energy? What is this masculine energy? Is this a current energy or a past energy? The same or opposing? Again, another card that shouldn't be in here. That's crazy. The Hanged Man. This could have been someone that you had to leave. There could have been infidelity with the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this was someone who definitely was holding you back, and I don't think, and like I'm getting the vibe like maybe you were very young. Yeah, we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you were very young. Maybe this was very new to you. I'm getting like there was just a lot of energy, a lot of emotions. Maybe you had never been in a relationship with this type of person before. Yeah, and so I'm seeing like there was this like need for love that like basically you were trying to fill a void. It's what I'm seeing. And this person was definitely not fit for the job, not fit for the job. I feel like in the beginning, things were really nice, things were great, and then pretty quickly things started to dip off. And I think why this energy keeps showing up is because we are in this retrograde season, and a lot of these older energies are trying to come back, and it's really, it's almost like this new timeline is like testing you, but also testing itself, testing to see how permeable it is. Like, is the stuff from the past going to just leak through and go back to where it belongs, or is it actually going to like kind of like latch on in a parasitic way to this new reality, to this new timeline? Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Wow. I really feel like once you left this person, your life definitely like took off like pretty quickly, like embarrassingly quickly. And maybe, people have told you about this person or like they tried to convince you to leave and you're like, no, like I love him. I want to stay. The Chariot. Yeah. Like pretty much as soon as you left or as soon as you decide to leave, depending on what phase of this message is finding you, things are going to take off because you had to leave the BS behind in order for things to take off. Let's see. And guys, if you have any questions that you would like answered, feel free to hop on the list at the link in my bio. Yeah, I feel like this person really was strategically sabotaging you, and you were not aware of it because you had like these rose colored glasses on. You had this, it's almost like you just refused to see the bad parts of them because you wanted to believe. Sounds like I'm speaking to you. No. It's like you wanted to believe that they were true, that they were like the one solid foundation that you had in your life. And really, no, because like for a lot of you, the person you are with, like they were very jealous of you, or they wanted to take advantage of you, or there was some sort of like parasitic element to that relationship. Hello, welcome in. It's your first time here. Hello, hello. We are just doing a bit of a collective reading. The list is open if anyone would like to hop on for a reading. Let's see. Just sent payment. Okay, all right. Let's see. Nia. Yep, I see you right here. Hello, welcome in, guys. Okay. All right, I got you next. Let me wrap up this collective. And so, what I'm seeing is as we start to exit this time period of healing, that's really what this time period has been. As we exit this time period of healing, you're going to notice a lot of these old energies are going to start coming back in. And like it's almost like they're testing you, they're testing your boundaries. Are you going to fall back into old patterns, old habits, old ways? Or are you firm and solid in this new reality? And for a lot of you, the final test is love. A lot of you have a major love wound. And it's like, okay, like I'm solid in almost everything else. Can you be solid in this? Don't let, you don't let these men digmatize you. For a lot of you, that is really the issue. It looks good, it sounds good, you want to believe that it's good, but it's not good for you, okay? Um, yeah, like it's I'm hearing like you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna burn yourself if you continue to repeat the same cycles in love in particular. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Uh, a lot of these energies are going to come back, and Spirit is just reminding you to tread carefully and recognize a test for what it is. Like a test is a test. If it quacks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, baby, it's a duck. Okay? It's a duck. All right, we're going to wrap up the collective message right there. We do have someone on the list. Guys, if you'd like to get on the list, feel free to do so. Let me just wrap up and clear this energy. Definitely talking to you. Yeah, and like every retrograde, I'm telling you, it happens. The amount of like readings I'll get about like people like my ex came back, this is the time of returning, like, and this is either reconciliation or it's like you need to learn the lesson again because you didn't learn it the first time. Really depends. Why are all my cards messed up? I asked like I didn't do it to myself. Fine. Okay, let's see. Can I pull up this full form? Make it easier on me. Okay. Nia, are you ready, dear? Oh, I get to use my love orb deck. It's my favorite one. All right, I got you. Let's get into it. I need clarity on me and my person. His name is Ariane. I'm just confused on a relationship and where it's heading. Okay. Let's go ahead and relax. Let's ground. Take a deep breath if you can. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Feel free to hop on the list if you would like your own reading. All right, let's see. Immediately, I'm feeling a very kind of shaky energy, kind of unstable, like fidgety almost. Like when I picked up these cards, like I could feel this like thrum of energy in my arms. And like I was literally just fine. Spirits, angels, ancestors, guides aligned with our highest good who share our same moral compass. We're looking for insight into this relationship. Anything at all. Let's see. This energy feels very shaky. This energy feels like maybe new. Maybe it could be a new relationship. It could be a newer relationship. It feels, yeah, it feels young. It feels unstable. Well, that is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. Okay, just reconnected after a year. Okay, let's see. So we're going to get some insight into this. Thank you so much. Whoa. That's a lot. Let's start with these. Okay, I had to get a feel for the energy. Okay. What I'm feeling right off the bat is that there is a lot of energy. There's a lot of movement, a lot of energy moving around. Now, this energy that I'm seeing, it feels very surface level. It feels very almost manipulative, like almost like casting a spell. Like, this is what I want you to see. This is what I want you to see. It looks really good from the outside, but it's very hollow on the inside, is what I'm seeing. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the chemistry is loud, but the connection is quiet. And they aren't who they say they are. And so the first one that came out was pause. Do you want connection or just closure? And I feel like that's really important to evaluate. I know you say you're reconnecting. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry. There's definitely a lot of attraction here. Um, it almost feels out of balance. It almost feels like maybe they're doing a little too much or like being over the top. We have the love bombing card here. We also have frenemy. Like their intentions don't really match up. You know, they don't really match up with what they actually want. I feel like they portray a certain image because it is attractive, like almost like a Venus flytrap, like, like or like they just look very, very beautiful, very, very nice. Like they could be very attractive, and like this is something they're doing on purpose because like they know the effect that it has. But it's not giving genuine to me. Let's see. Yeah, your peace is more important than their potential, and then use this time to work on yourself are the two cards that came out. I feel like that sums it up. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. The sun in the reverse. Yeah. With the tower. I really don't feel like that is an aligned relationship. I really feel like going like continuing on during this relationship with this person is going to give you a lot of time for like shadow work for sure. I see a lot of shadow work that is emerging with this. Um but I also feel like it's a very isolating energy. Like I feel like this person can really try and keep you wrapped up in their ish. Okay, trying to be polite for TikTok. Um does that make sense? Let me know. And let me know if you want me to read any further. I can ask some more questions. And sorry, guys, if I'm missing the chat, it's because I definitely, it makes sense. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to read any further? Any other questions regarding the situation with him? Is there someone else involved? Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna use. Is there someone else involved? Is there someone else involved, Spirit? I'm not getting a lot. Let me try this. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right now, I am doing a personal reading. Bear with me, please. Is there like a third party or another person involved here? I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie. Like I kept pulling because I really felt like the cards were gonna give me like a yes. I don't think they actually are, but I still feel like they're not aligned with you. Yeah. I still feel like it's a no. Definitely a no, but they're still. You're welcome, dear. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. And I hope that this was helpful for you. All right, guys, give me a second to just clear the energy. I see we have a couple of questions. Give me just a second. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Ooh, loud noise alert. Sorry. Should have warned you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of the likes, the shares. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome in, guys. All right, we just finished a reading for Nia. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Let's move that off to the side. If anyone else would like to hop on the list, feel free to do so. Let me clear this out. Okay. All right. We will do some yes or no's, some free yes or no's for a little bit, and then we'll get back to our collective message. Let's see. If you have a yes or no question, feel free to drop it in the comments and I will answer it for you. I don't really do tap goals. You can like as you feel fit. Let's see. Go ahead and drop your questions. I just ask that you add your name before your question. It just makes it a little easier for me to ask Spirit. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to get on the list for a full reading, you can do so at the link in my bio. If you're watching on YouTube, then it is the pinned comment. Okay. Thank you so much. Kavitha, does T think of me? Okay. Or love me truly. Let's see. Does T love Kavitha? I don't believe so. I actually don't want to use this deck. I want to use this one. Danielle. Is Alex in love with Danielle? Okay. Is Alex in love with Danielle? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Hello, promise. If I play casino, is there luck on my side? Is there luck or promise if I play casino? Strength card. I would say yes. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. If I miss your question, feel free to just drop it again. The chat goes so fast, there's no way to keep up with it. Let's see. Does Martin miss talking to Elizabeth? Yes. Let's see. Marsha. Will Marsha be at their job long term? Yes. I'm sorry, I cannot answer any health, legal questions, anything like that. Let's see. You're welcome, dear. You're so welcome. Any other yes or no questions? Feel free to drop them. If you'd like to hop on the list for a full reading, you can do that as well. Michaela, is someone trying to reach out to Michaela spiritually? I'm hearing yes. There's a lot of messages. They're not quite landing though. You just paid for a reading. Let me see. Let me find you, dear. Cash App. I got you. All right. Chelsea, I got you. Love, I love reading. Do you have a specific question or do you want like a general, like what's coming in love? Let me know. I love the love readings because my love deck is my favorite one. It shuffles so nice. Ah, so good. General mixed with a little love. Okay. Let's see what's coming out. And we'll just make sure we focus on the love as well. All right, guys. We are going to do a personal reading real quick. If you guys would also like to hop on the list, feel free to do so. All of that is at the link in my bio, or if you're watching from YouTube, it's at the pinned comment in the chat. Loud noise alert. I'm going to say it. Let's see. Oh. True love starts with you. Where do I want to start? Let's start here. Okay. Immediately, I'm hearing from your guides that, like, I feel like there's an ancestral energy that's been trying to build something for you or with you. That's interesting. Let's see what comes up. Right now, I'm doing a personal reading, so there are no yes no's right now, dear. With the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I'm hearing that there are a lot of downloads coming. Like they're trying to land, they're trying to be integrated. What I'm seeing here is there are a lot of doubts in the way, a lot of noise in the way of these not manifestations, of these, maybe they're about manifestations, maybe that slip was on purpose. But there are a lot of things that are trying to land right now. And I feel like our judgment is a little clouded, or maybe how do I want to say this? It's like we have so much noise in the background. So many things in the background that are stealing focus, that a lot of these things cannot land. And they are specifically tied to your emotional fulfillment. Now, with the Ten of Cups here, this shows me like divine harmony, like the things that make you truly, truly happy. Let's see. And there's definitely this need for balance. We've got the Two of Pentacles, along with Temperance. So like I feel like Spirit is asking you to readjust maybe the way you navigate your life. Maybe this imbalance could be showing up in other ways as well. I'm hearing like ups and downs when it comes to like how you like maybe keep your space. Like there are periods of time where it's super clean, and then there's other periods of time where it's like really, really messy. I'm seeing like there's just an imbalance. It's like we can't quite lock in to a certain frequency, even though like we're striving to get there. So I want to see what is blocking this. What's blocking this? What's blocking this, Spirit? Six of Cups. I'm hearing, yeah, eight of Cups as well. I'm hearing this is more of an ancestral thing. This is not something that like happened to you or like that you did like to bring it to you. This is an ancestral sort of, it could be scarcity mindset, like feeling like you can't rest, like you can't sit still. It could also be like with the Four of Cups here. Yeah, I really feel like meditation is very important, or resting in general. A lot of these downloads are going to come in while we're quiet, while we're, at peace. And like that's the balance that's missing. I feel like we're missing the peace aspect. Um, like I feel like there's a lot of doing, like there's a lot of energy. I feel like you just like have a lot of like willpower to get things done, or like internal resilience. Like I'm seeing like electricity, like just having a lot of power, a lot of energy. But it's almost like the energy is being scattered or misdirected because we lack the clarity. And the clarity is trying to come in, the clarity is trying to land. It's just being kind of lost in all the noise. It's being lost in all of the distractions or the self doubts and things like that. Let's see. I'm spot on. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Let's see what else do we got. Oh, hello. King of Swords and the Devil in the reverse. So this is telling me that, yeah, this is definitely something ancestral. And I honestly feel like it might be related to the effect of like the patriarchy on families, in particular, and like the suppression of like the matriarchal voice. So like there is like this feeling of almost like straining in your throat space, like feeling like you can't quite voice, or like almost like you cannot articulate your thoughts quite well. It's a manifestation of this wound that has been, passed down, and this wound of like suppression, oppression, being oppressed, being told to be quiet, being told to, keep things to yourself. Having to unpack that and unlearn that is going to help you utilize the downloads that are trying to land. So basically, I know this is meant to be a love reading, but this is what when Spirit wanted to come out first. Yes, and we have the Five of Wands here with all of this energy coming in, all of this energy coming in. And so Spirit really wants you spending time in the quiet, spending time alone if you can, so that you can receive a lot of these downloads. And so you can start to utilize the information given to you from your guides. Let's see. Let's see if we can get anything on the love aspect. Because with the Ten of Cups here, it's showing me there is a lot of a lot of potential. I just hit the brick wall card. And you know what's funny is the Seven of Swords on the bottom of this deck, the side here, I really feel like what you want out of love, like what you like, the feelings that you want, have to be unlocked within you first. And a lot of this is it's like it's almost like there's like a clog in like the pipe or something like that. And so like it's like there's an order to the things that you are receiving via downloads, and like the love is kind of stuck behind like the self-expression and the authenticity and like the operating in your fullest self. It's kind of like a few steps back, so we've got to work through all these other things to get to that, is what I'm seeing. That's very funny. Wine and dine. One more. One more. Maybe. Light bulb moment. Yeah. What I'm seeing is not this card being stuck here. So weird. What I'm seeing is like there's not going to be much progress in love until we work through these things first. And it's not because like you have to earn it or get to a certain point. It's because there is so much change coming through these downloads, coming through this like it's like you're receiving like ancestral healing like codes or something like that. Like you're receiving some sort of healing that is like affecting you on a grand scale, and it's unlocking aspects of yourself like your intuition. It's unlocking your intuition. It's unlocking your internal compass, like your internal like knowing. A lot of spiritual gifts are going to be unlocked during this time, and like I believe everyone has spiritual gifts. We're all psychic. It's just how much energy you put into honing that skill. A lot of these things are being uncovered during this time so that you have the proper tools and the proper boundaries energetically, emotionally, spiritually to pick an aligned partner when it does come. But when I see when it does come, it's coming. It's definitely something that's going to take you outside of your comfort zone for sure, but it's going to be something that's very consistent, very grounded. It's not going to be something that you have to protect yourself from, and that's because you are now receiving all of the tools to be like the most aligned and magnetic version of you. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything at all? Yeah, I feel like basically what Spirit is saying, the energy the way it is now, you would be manifesting your partner from almost like a place of lack, of a place of like, basically Spirit is saying like you deserve so much more than the partner that you would manifest right now if you were to have that partner right now. Basically it's just like, girl, you can do better. You can do better. Any would you like me to read any further into that at all? Please let me know. Let me know if that resonated at all. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Spot on. I'm so glad. Let's see. We'll pull an oracle, see if there's anything else that wants to come out. That deck is pretty much spent. Inspiration, miracles, insight. What happened with AE? Let's see. I can pull one on that real quick. Let's go. What happened with AE? Let me clarify, because that was all over the place. I'm saying the right person won't make you guess. And there was like a weird, almost like a split. And then I see this connection is over. I feel like there's still a lot of emotions there. But I feel like they're not really going to amount to anything. Yeah, the right person won't make you guess, and true love starts with you. Full circle back to that one. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to look good. It's over. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I hope that resonated. I hope that was, hit all the spots. I think we have someone else on the list. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay, we have one more on the list. All right, let me just straighten up. Let's see. Lillian, are you ready, my dear? And if anyone else would like to hop on the list, feel free. Hello, hello. All right. If anyone else wants to hop on the list, now is your chance. You can do so through the link in my bio. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the link in the pinned comment to get on the list. Okay. Let's clear this energy out. Loud noise alert, guys. I try to hit it soft, but okay, what's coming in my love life? Should I open up to this guy I'm seeing or on and off non-committal? Okay, let's find out. Let's start with the tarot. I'm just going to get a feel for the energy really quickly, and then we'll ask. Let's get a feel for this energy. Right. Guys, if you'd like to hop on the list for a reading, you can do so through the link in my bio. Let's see. Whoa. What I'm saying right off the bat is that the energy feels very like relaxed. It feels very content. It feels very maybe surface level. Yeah, we have the Tower. It feels very surface level, and I do feel like it may not be the let me pull a couple more. Let me pull a couple more. I'm seeing that there is a potential for like a longer term relationship with this person. Um, but I am seeing that there is like something that would have to be released. I don't know if this is maybe like thoughts or ideas that have to be released. Um, but I do see that there is actual stability here. But with this Five of Swords, it's giving me like rose colored glasses. Like maybe it looks really good from the outside. I don't know, that Hangman in the reverse. Let's get some more. Let me get more into this spirit. Can you stop hitting me in the face? I don't know what this guy is here. She should open it to him. I'm hearing the song. I'm about to age myself. It's by Lady Gaga. I think it's Honey Money or Money Honey, something like that. I don't know why that song just popped into my head. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats at the bag, official status. Okay. Right here, I'm seeing Spirit is definitely saying that it would be good for you to reveal what you have, to open up, to say your feelings, basically. It has the potential to have a really long-term and stable, like actual relationship with the My Boo card. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So I feel like a discussion is a good way to go about that. I am seeing there is some sort, and like this could be ego maybe that we're having to push through. This could be ego. This could be maybe some walls that you have built around yourself that might need to be brought down. Let's see. Roller coaster, brick wall, and squad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Dude might not be that emotionally deep. That sounds. I don't know if there's a nice way to say that or not. Um, but I do feel like this could be like something that is really nice. Like I'm saying, I'm getting like this almost like wall energy. It's like it might take a bit to get through to them, like to like articulate your feelings. I feel like it's not gonna like land. I don't know why that's the energy, but like I feel like it's not gonna land super well the first time. I'm also getting this feeling of roller coasters, up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, I'm feeling like you're both really young. That's just life. I don't think it's like a, oh, you better watch out. But I do feel like you are gonna have to deal with like their emotional ineptitude. Like that sounds bad. I'm not. I just feel like they're very young and like they are emotionally young. The way that they handle situations might be underdeveloped, I think is what I'm seeing. So, but there's a lot of passion, and I do see that there can be a lot of potential for happiness, but also a lot of potential for maybe fights or differences of opinion is what I'm seeing. Maybe we're already seeing glimpses of that now. It's a very headstrong energy, is what I'm seeing. A very, very headstrong energy. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Cups, though. Knight of Cups. Not saying there's no love here. I'm just saying, like, it feels very cozy. It feels like it's getting like when you steal your boyfriend's hoodie. Like, I ain't got no man, but I know what that's like. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, it feels very cozy. I like the vibe. But like, definitely imperfect. There will definitely be some hiccups. I am a realist through and through. Let's see. Anything else? I'm trying to see if she'll give me anything else. If I don't get anything this third one, I'll switch to a different deck. Page of Pentacles, yeah. I would definitely open up. I would definitely open up, say what you have to say. Even if it doesn't pan out exactly like how you think, I feel like it's going to be very cathartic for you, to like very good for you to get it off your chest. And it's so funny. I look over at this deck that's just sitting here, and it's this gratitude card, but like it's literally like holding your heart out in your hands, and it's cute. It's cute. Okay, it's cute. But yeah, I really think it would be a good idea to open up. I really think. And yeah, I do see like the non-committal. I don't know. I have the Ten of Pentacles here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it could be committed if you wanted it to be. Like I really feel like if you spoke on it, it really could be. I do see a little bit of resistance, but it's not something that can't be overcome. Some things are just going to have to be moved. This could be people. This could be, whatever it is. Some things will just have to be moved for sure. But please let me know if that resonated with you, or if you have any follow-up questions about this energy at all. Please let me know. Let's see. What, did I miss you? Oh, it went so fast. Is there anything else or anyone else besides him? Let's see. Eight of Wands as soon as I cut. Let's see. Is there anyone else? But like, if it's more options, give me the Seven of Cups. Eight of Wands. I'm feeling like where you are right now, energetically, no. I'm getting this feeling of like transitions, or like making it to like a different level, it's like making it to a different level opens up the playing field, but like the field that we're on right now. And it's 88% on my battery. Like I really feel like it has to do something about like your frequency, your energy right now, because that's the only energy I'm seeing right now. But I'm seeing like over the bridge, like over into this next journey with the Page of Wands here. Yeah, there are definitely more. Got the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, definitely more. Oh, wow. With the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. You can hold out, test your luck. I'm just saying. Oh, my goodness. And guys, hi, I see your questions right now. I'm just in the middle of a personal reading. If you do have a question and you would like to get on the list, feel free to do so. I see someone trustworthy. Yeah, for sure. We got the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like they're very trustworthy. Yeah, 3 of Cups, very trustworthy. Very stable, trustworthy energy. Like, to me, it does feel like a very calming, very relaxing kind of energy. Like, you can be yourself for sure. Um, yeah. Anyone else you should be worried about? 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. And 3 of Wands. No, I really feel like any 10 of Wands or 2 of Wands in the Moon. I feel like any old other relationships have been kind of cut off, or any type of weird influences. 10 is very final energy. Very final energy. All right. Thank you so much, Lillian, for allowing me to read for you. I hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful. Let's see. I don't believe so. No, you're okay. You're okay. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else at all? Page of Swords in the reverse with Judgment. Unrelated, but I feel like your guides are definitely telling you there is a need to, I'm hearing book, maybe like a dream book, or journaling. There's something significant about writing, books, sleeping. I'm seeing sleeping. You might be getting some downloads and not remembering them, or some dreams and not remembering them. It's really important that, yeah, 10:10 on the clock as I say that. So that's very important. Random, I know, but that's very important. So you might be getting a lot of downloads coming in pretty quickly, and you want to be able to write them down and revisit them. Yes, of course, you're welcome. You're so welcome. I hope this resonated. I hope, this was helpful for you. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you so much for trusting me. All right. Okay, all right, I think we are all caught up on the list, guys. Yes, move to trash. Okay. We are all caught up on the list. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. Okay, we just wrapped up a personal reading. I will open it up for yes or no's in just a moment. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. And guys, the list is open at the link in my bio. If anyone would like to hop on for their own reading, feel free. Feel free. We are going to get back to, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let's see. And if anyone would like to hop on the list, we have 2 more spots available. And you can do so through the link in my bio. I will have to cap it at the 2. Yeah, we did 3, 5. Yeah, we have 2 spots available. So if anyone else wants to hop on the list, feel free to do so. Thank you guys for the likes and shares. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Okay, clear out this list, guys. All right, we're going to get back into our collective message. Did I forget to end that recording earlier? I definitely did. Oops. That is going to suck to edit later. All right. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Right now, we are doing paid readings. So if you'd like to hop on the list, feel free to do so. I have 2 more spots available for the night. Okay, let me get this up. Okay, and we are going to do a collective message while we wait. If you'd like to get onto the list, feel free to do so. All of that information is at the link in my bio. If you are watching on YouTube, that link is the first pinned comment when you come into the chat. We are going to end with our final collective message of the evening. I can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. Where did the day go? Okay. I kind of want to sit up for this. Let me see. I'm feeling like some of you might be moving. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be moving. All right, guys, we're going to get into the final collective message of the night. If you'd like to hop on the list for a personal reading, feel free to do so. This is last call. I have 2 spots left. So if you'd like to get on, feel free to do so. Let's see. Oh, Connie, I see you. I just saw you. Kahani, is that how you say your name? Please let me know if I'm saying it correctly. It's such a beautiful name. All right, we will hold off on the collective. Let me stop recording this real quick. And then we'll do the collective right after this. Okay, perfect. Let's see. All right, let's see. Should I hold out? Ooh, should I hold out for Tim and I to be together, or is there something else waiting for me? All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy. Try to take a deep breath if you can. Relax. Okay. I want to get an energy on this relationship with Tim. Can I get a feel for this relationship, Spirit? I'm sure it's going to use this first. Let's get a feel. Interesting. I'm seeing a lot of balance. I'm seeing a lot of stability in this connection. Tell me more about this connection with Tim. I'm getting conflicting information here. Okay. Should we be waiting for this relationship? Should we be holding on for that? We got the Devil and the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of the Ace of Cups is showing me that there is a potential for a lot of love here. And I feel like because we've played the waiting game already a little bit from what I'm seeing, that like there's this like feeling of wanting to hold out, of wanting to like see where things go, because there's a lot of emotions here. With the Justice card here, Spirit wants you to think about this in a more balanced approach. Think about this more so in this. Let's see, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So what I'm saying is Spirit wants you to focus on yourself. Focus on creating this union with yourself. Because by putting yourself in this energy of like waiting for this relationship, you're putting yourself in this energy of stagnation, this energy of just like not being quite fulfilled, not quite having what you want. Yeah. Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Really what Spirit wants you to focus on is being content and happy with yourself. It's going to help you end a lot of cycles that have to do with, it's like overgiving. I feel like we're overgiving. I feel like we are pouring too much out into, it's like pouring too much out into situations that are not pouring back into us with the Ten of Wands here. A lot of 10 energy, a lot of final energy. So I feel like this time period is more about releasing the attachments that we have to outcomes, especially when it comes to romantic partnerships. I just feel a very weary energy. If you can see this card here, see, I'm trying to get it where you can see it. They're very weary. They're very beat up. They've been through a lot. With the devil here, I feel like the energy I'm picking up on this union in particular is a lot of that like resistance energy, a lot of the back and forth, a lot of the oh, like almost like a roller coaster. It's giving roller coaster energy. You know? Let's see. Very correct, it seems. Yeah. This reminiscing card, like I feel like we can think really fondly about really like our ideals about a person, like how we would like it to look, but then the evidence doesn't really match up with what we're looking for. And with the graduation card here, I feel like we've elevated past those type of relationships. We've elevated past those types of connections for sure. Yeah, the fed up card. Yeah, we're a little fed up, I feel like, internally. But by choosing yourself, you are choosing to. It seemed perfect, but ended right when it was starting. Yeah, and I really feel like that's divine protection. That's like your higher self, like protecting you for something that's just not aligned. Fed up for sure. Yeah, yeah, and like with the presence card, this time period is for you. This time period is about you. Because like with the two of cups here, that's just showing me that the connections you're looking for, the love you're looking for, first starts with you. It first starts with you. Um, and like until we get to that place, we're going to continue to align with people who, are existing in a frequency we don't want to be part of, basically. um, let's see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say. Yeah, repo. Yeah, that it's giving repo energy stopped like as soon as it started. Ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. Yeah, it's an unstable connection. And like you've learned a lot from it. Yeah. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity. Yeah. I feel like definitely dodged a bullet there for sure. That was divine protection. Divine protection. Would you like me to read any further into that situation with Tim or anything like that? Please let me know. Oh, I know, it'd be hard, yeah, it'd be hard. I'm okay. I'm glad. I'm glad this resonated. I'm glad I gave you what you needed. You're so welcome. And thank you for allowing me to read for you and trusting me with your energy. Thank you so much. All right. Let's clean up, guys. Let me clear this list out. All right. We've got one more spot left on the list if anyone would like to hop on. We are still going to get to our collective message. See. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. And thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. We're at 20K. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are winding down for the evening. We just finished our collective message. Not collective. We just finished our personal messages. We have one more spot left on the list. If anyone else would like to hop on. But right now we are about to do our final collective message of the evening. record this. And then start. Okay. And guys, the list is open. If anyone would like to hop on, if you have any questions, feel free to hop on the list. Spirit, what does this collective need to know? What does this collective need to know? The Ten of Cups. Why do I feel like there was a lot more? Ten of Cups. Someone's about to be rewarded. I feel like you've been putting out a lot of work in towards something, and it's finally going to show up fully on in the 3D world. So maybe this work that you've been doing is something more internal. Yeah. You're going to receive some sort of communication coming in about some form of abundance. What is this abundance that's coming in? What is this communication? Yeah, and what I'm seeing is this has been trying to come in for a while, and it's almost like you weren't hearing. I was hearing like directive, like you weren't listening to the directive, hearing directive. I don't know. Is that like a military term? I should know. I'm literally an Air Force brat. But it's giving like this download or this idea or this confirmation has been trying to come in for quite a while, but you had such a defensive energy because you wanted to go about your manifestations a certain way. You wanted it to be on your terms. And when it wasn't on your terms, it's like you got knocked off course and then like you slowly found your way back and then oh, here we are again. Here we are again, going through the same things. But I'm hearing you're going to listen this time. You're going to listen this time because the way that this manifestation is finding you is in a way that is at odds with your comfort zone. Like it's going to take you outside of your comfort zone. It's going to push you to be bigger and better than you've been before. And so initially, yeah, you're like, actually, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it in my safe, cozy way where I don't have to step outside of my shell or anything like that. I can just be, in my little hidey hole and be happy. And Spirit's like, actually, no, that's not the best way. And we're going to give it to you the best way, whether you want it or not. That's the energy. And for a lot of you, a lot of 3D things were keeping you from really embodying the the person who has what you want. Like we're going after these manifestations, we're going after these things that we want. These are identities that we are switching into. When we're switching into a new timeline, we're switching into the identity of a version of us that lives in that timeline. And so a lot of us forget that we have to actually walk out the steps of our highest self. We have to walk out the steps of someone who has this thing that we're trying to call in. And those steps are scary. Those steps are outside of our comfort zone because if they weren't, we would already have the manifestation. If we were comfortable existing exactly as our higher self, we would be fine. But we're not. And so with the Empress here, I'm telling you, like it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel weird. It's going to take you outside of your comfort zone, but it is going to place you on the correct path to become that version of you. Is it going to be perfect the first time? No. There's going to be hiccups. There's going to be weird little integration things where like things don't match up in the 3D the way that it does in your head. But these things are going to come together. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency. Consistency is going to take, showing up. Are you at least going to show up? That's half the battle, is showing up in the ways that the version of you who has what you want would show up. Like if you're a business owner who is doing like 10K months, Okay, start showing up as a business owner who makes 10K months. Start surrounding yourself with examples of this. Start to imagine what your dream schedule would be. Start to implement pieces of your higher self's day in your day now. Like, this is a process, this is a science. I know we really like to make it real woo woo over here in this community, but like, it really is a science. It's the feeling, it's the doing, it's method acting until it lands. The Page of Pentacles. A lot of you are starting to get it. A lot of you are starting to get it. And it's starting to pan out. It's starting to pan out. And it's about to come to fruition. 10 of Cups energy, major wish fulfillment. This goes beyond money. This goes beyond, it goes beyond just like material things. All of the material things that are manifesting are byproducts of this internal manifestation in the heart space. And like, what essentially what this collective wants, we all want different things. Like, in the 3D we want different things, but the things that we want internally, all we want is abundance. All we want is to feel overwhelmingly full, is to feel that overflow. Everyone wants overflow. And so as we start to do this internal work and start to recognize the abundance in our life and recognize like the God-given powers that you have, once you recognize that you are a God living, as this version of you, because you wanted to experience life in that way, when you start to embody that God energy, that God essence, it's going to elevate you. It's going to push you past what you thought was possible. And so a lot of you, this is like the beginning of major change, major impact. A lot of us are going through this awakening right now because there's so much work that needs to be done collectively. And it's really important that we are starting to listen to these intuitive nudges, listen to these downloads, start living by our intuition, get out of our masculine so much. It's okay to exist in the feminine as well. That balance is so important. 7 of Cups, yeah. Oh, thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you. And guys, we are in the middle of a collective reading. If you would like your own reading, feel free to hop on the list. The list is available at the link in my bio. I have one spot left for the evening. So this is essentially last call. Yes, exactly. It is important to exist in that feminine. It has nothing to do with gender. It's about your ability to receive. And if you're trying to call in money, but you have no ability to receive, where is this money going to go? It's very important. Let's see. Ooh. Justice. And the 2 of Cups. This is really about coming into that divine union of self. And like, when a lot of readers speak about like your divine counterpart, your divine masculine, your divine yada yada yada, a lot of that is internal. You are building an internal structure within yourself, a structure that is equally masculine and equally feminine. And you have to be able to create structures that flow on their own. When masculines and feminines work perfectly together, it flows without effort. Your life should flow without effort. You should just be able to observe your life and know that the structures that you've created are going to take care of you. So there is this really beautiful reintegration of the masculine and feminine that we're coming into right now. And we're starting to understand it from a place of compassion, and also like a place of like understanding things through a different lens, understanding the impact that these two energies have on not only yourself but the people around you, and learning how to work with masculine energy, learning how to work with feminine energy. We should be able to exist in both spaces, okay? Hi guys, I do see your questions. We are in the middle of a yeah, so we're in the middle of a collective right now. If you'd like to hop on the list, feel free to do so. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else am I seeing here? Yeah, this is a major transition. And with transition, Spirit wants me to remind you a lot of things are going to have to stay behind. Like, let's say, like, you're escaping basically from your old life and you have to do it quickly. A lot of these changes are drastic once they land. Once they get to the 3D, they hit like crazy. That's why tower moments feel like tower moments. They've been building energy in the quantum, and when they finally hit that 3D world, they're insane. And so like we got to get out fast. You only have so much space. You only have so much room, to take these things with you. And with the high priestess at the bottom of the deck, you have to be very discerning about what comes with you into this new life, because if you bring things with you that are too heavy, it's going to sink your boat. It's going to sink your boat, and you're never going to make it into that new reality. You're never going to make it across, the river, the gorge, whatever this obstacle is. You'll never make it if you're bringing baggage from your old life. Let's see. Yeah, the world. This is a completion of a major cycle, a cycle that has been, I feel like it started for you a couple of years ago. For a lot of you, this is like a 2 to 3 year cycle, is what I'm seeing, that's finally wrapping up. And now you are able to really understand the patterns of the past, understand yourself. All of this cycle was one giant mirror. It was here to show you where, maybe you had your shortcomings, or to show you the impact of certain aspects of your childhood and how they're still affecting you today. These were energetic lessons. These were things to help you on your journey. And now that you have learned all the lessons you can learn, now that you have, you know, gotten everything you can out of struggling, out of lack, out of any of those things, you're now able to move on. You're now able to get a new set of struggles, a new set of problems that are like, how to manage your abundance. How do I manage so much love? How am I going to make time for all of the wonderful things that I have in my life? Like, that is like your new set of problems. So it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel icky. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's like birth, okay? Like you're going through the birth canal. It don't feel good for either party. I promise you, as a mom, I'm telling you, it don't feel good. But like, you have to go through this process to get to that life on the other end, okay? And for a lot of you, it's not going to look like how it looks for everyone else. This is where you're going to have to understand that, like, I have to stick to my own path. I can't enjoy life and then stop enjoying my life because someone else decided to stop enjoying their life. I don't need permission from everyone else. I don't need validation from others to live my life on my own terms. We need to start existing in that space, in that paradigm of being unmoored, being our own anchor, our own island, not being influenced by the peoples and things around you. Can you rest in that energy? Anything else, Spirit? Anything at all? There's something about communication coming in. Yeah, a lot of you could be entering into divine union coming forward. Yeah, with the sun here, particularly those who are struggling with 3D work. There is a portion of this collective that is struggling with, this could be finances, this could be like relationship dynamics. Like, I'm hearing like maybe being on the spectrum a little bit, having issues connecting with people, maybe issues with social cues, something that's inhibiting your ability to connect with others. Um, those two things are sticking out to me quite a bit. There is a portion of the collective dealing with those type of issues that are coming into union with their divine counterpart, because that divine counterpart is there to kind of mitigate some of like the friction between you and the 3D world. A lot of you, we're going to get very woo woo. A lot of you who exist in that space of like just feeling like you cannot connect very well, a lot of you are not originally like human spiritual beings. And so being here on this earth feels very foreign. Having to exist by these social norms feels very weird, feels very off putting. And so a lot of you have, yeah, the eye contact. I struggle with that one too. I struggle with that too. But feeling very foreign, feeling very like you have to mask yourself to be here. It's because you're not originally from here. You're getting a partner who is just better at like being a human. Like better at like they're very grounding. They could literally be an earth sign maybe, or they just have a very grounding energy, and they help to anchor you. They're helping to anchor you. They're helping to create a bit of a buffer, so that like the 3D world, like how rough, it's almost like the 3D world is like a movie with like all of the visuals and the sounds and everything just amplified. Like it's almost too much. Like I'm feeling like friction, like rocks, like dragging on my skin. Like that's what it, when I think the 3D world, that's what it feels like for this portion of the collective. It's so overwhelming. Like even things that seem small, like grocery shopping, like can feel incredibly overwhelming. You are receiving help and support to help mitigate some of that stress so that your energy can start to rebuild and recuperate. I'm hearing that you spend so much of your energy just trying to feel normal, just trying to feel like, okay, I'm doing the human thing right. I'm, remembering to bathe and brush my teeth, and I'm remembering to, do all the steps, and I'm remembering the small talk. Like it's literally exhausting. It's literally depleting you because it's like you're a fish out of water trying to be a human, but you have to remember to put on like your helmet of water or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's very exhausting. You're receiving a place of rest. You're receiving support in that aspect as well. Anything else, Spirit, that I haven't touched on? You would fall directly to the floor. I just touched it. Come back. The moon. Can you please clarify? And judgment. What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, Two of Wands. A lot of you have a decision that's coming, and you're not aware that it's coming. And I feel like this is one of those sneaky little life moments where it feels like not a big deal in the moment, and then when you look back, you're like, well, shit. Well, it's already done now. Can't do anything else about it. That is the type of energy that's coming. That's what's coming. It's like a what is this I'm seeing? It could be a choice. Yes, because we have the Two of Pentacles as well. It could be a choice. King of Cups. What is this? The Four of Pentacles. What is this choice? And like I said earlier, some of you might be moving. Some of you might be moving. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This is just a choice of if you're going to stay as this old version. Are you going to stay in this old reality? Or are you actually going to walk through the doorway? Because the doorway has been opened. Like, we have this, it's like a false perception of like, I have to go through all of these steps in order to get there. It's going to take time. It's like when you have a deadline before, getting a project done. Like, oh, I have 2 months to get this project done. And then you panic and do it at the last minute in about 3 hours. That's this kind of energy. Like it feels so far off that you're not really realizing how close it is. 2 months is not that long. 2 months is not that long. So there is definitely a monumental change happening. Um, and when it starts to happen, you have this choice of kind of playing it safe and like I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, almost like you're trying to like sneak up on the success, and then there's a choice to double down. Are you gonna double down? Are you gonna put all of your cards on the table and fully throw yourself into this? If so, okay, period. Then we're doing this. Then we're doing this. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? And guys, thank you so much for the likes and the shares. Thank you so much. Also, we have one more spot left on the list. If anyone would like to hop on, feel free. The Emperor and the Chariot. What did I say? When it takes off, it's going to take off. You've been putting in the work, and now this is the harvest. This is the reward. And I know a lot of you are so used to being let down. You're not going to be let down. And like there are going to be moments of time where like things happen and where you're like, oh, I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew the other shoe would drop. No, the other shoe is not going to drop. Okay. You are being protected. You are being guided. You are being led on this path. When like the glow up is crazy. When I tell you the glow up is crazy, I really see so much progress, so much movement. Travel light. I'm telling you, travel light. Release some burden, release some baggage, release some people. That's really significant. Release some people, baby. Like, not everybody needs to come with you. Not everybody needs to be in your business. Not everybody needs to know what you got going on. Yeah, the King of Swords again, can't get away from it. It's time to set some boundaries. Time to set some boundaries and be a little bit more analytical. Like, oftentimes when we say like, oh, we got to be in our feminine, and yes, you can be in your feminine, but feminines can still be calculating. Feminines can still, be discerning. We should still be thinking. We are given a brain for a reason. So like it's okay to take the emotion out of certain decisions and think very analytical. It's almost like parenting. You know how like when you have a good parent, a parent who loves you and cares for you, they're going to say no to you at times in order to protect you, in order to, make your life better, in order to just do things the correct way. Is it going to hurt your feelings? Are you going to throw a little fit? Probably yes, but it's going to be better for you in the long term. A lot of you are going to be going through that right now. A lot of you are going to be having to reparent yourself and be firm with yourself. It's going to get you to where you want to go faster. I'm telling you, a little discipline never hurt anybody. Because like you could get to your manifestation in 10 months by doing what you're doing now, or you could get there in a month by being consistent, by being disciplined, by being a little bit more firm with yourself, by being a little bit more serious and going after your goals. Your cup is going to be filled much faster, much faster. And I'm telling you, I want my stuff now. I want my manifestations now. I don't want to have to wait for them. So I'm going to show up as the version of me who already has them, baby. See, I had too much Dr. Pepper. Now I'm getting delirious. Yeah, death card in the reverse. Don't be resistant to this change as it comes in. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel icky. It's going to feel scary. It will be okay. It will be okay. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for your highest good. Everything is going to flow exactly as it's meant to. And I'm telling you, life only gets better. Okay? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? I think that was it, guys. That concludes the final collective message for the evening. Let me stop this recording. Let's see. All right. And thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while I was doing that. Thank you so much. I see you guys. Thank you. We have one more spot left on the list for the evening. If anybody would like to hop on, feel free. I'm just going to clean these cards up. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for tapping the screen, sharing the live, for following me. I really do appreciate that. It really helps me get these messages out to more people so I can help more people. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't trust this microphone. If you see me looking, it's because this little tiny microphone on top of my big microphone likes to just randomly shut off while I'm recording. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me check the list. I don't think we have anyone on. Nope. And let me check here. All right, guys, last call on the list. We've got one more spot available. You can book through my website or through Cash App, completely up to you. And I'll probably be on for the next 30 minutes or so. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Any yes or no questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments below. I just ask that you please include your name along with your question, and I would love to answer them for you. Okay. Let's see. Will Olivia hear about their disability by the end of the month? I'm hearing not by the end of the month. No. It might be longer, potentially up to 2 months is what I'm hearing. It could also be 2 weeks, but it's giving longer than by the end of this month. I think maybe the beginning of next month. Sue, let's see. Did Sue's ex do any spell work or any type of work on them? I would say yes. I would definitely say yes. You're welcome, Olivia. You're so welcome. Any other questions, guys, feel free to drop them. And if you'd like a full reading, we have one more spot left on the list this evening, so feel free to hop on if you'd like to. Let's see. Tash. Will Tash have a quick and easy, successful surgery? Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you rest up. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Also, if you'd like to get on the list for a full reading, we have one spot available. So feel free to hop onto that. Olivia, will Olivia's long distance relationship last? I feel like there's a lot of crossing energies. I don't think so, dear. I don't see. You're welcome, Tash. You're so welcome. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. Where is, oh, it's on the floor, of course. Oh my goodness, let me grab this. All right. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you so much. Guys, we have one more spot left on the list. If anyone would like to hop on, feel free. Maybe this over. Can I stick that outside? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see. All right. One more spot left on the list, guys. If you'd like to get on the list is available at the link in my bio. If you are watching on YouTube and would like to get on the list, it is the first pinned comment in the live chat. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen and sharing the live. Thank you. Thank you. And if you missed any of the collective messages, they are being recorded over on YouTube and they'll be up later this evening or tomorrow morning, probably, because it's already 11 p.m. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any at all? Feel free to hop on the list. Pretty close. Okay. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to run the last call on the list. We've got one more spot available. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and close out the list. Last call, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Let me end this recording over here. Okay.